probably gonna.
I disabled the little robot girly. I didn't think we needed her anymore.
Oh, she doesn't announce it now? You can turn her off?
You can turn her off on Zoom. So I
don't know. There's kind of something nice about it. I gotta be honest.
You know what it is?
The consent.
It's you know what it is? It's
slating.
Slating. It's slating. We are now on stage. Well,
that's the show.
Well, you can barely hear it, but I do hear the group chat going orf. So
I think I had my notifications silenced.
Oh, you're muted. It's buzzing.
Always.
I was in focus
as
mode.
people who just got back from vacation, you're on vacation.
You
break,
gotta turn off,
turn off
slide
those
to mute,
notifications.
baby. So let's start the show then.
No.
Welcome everyone to the podcast that asks the most important question of your week. Did you read the group chat today? Adam didn't this morning, apparently.
Adam did this morning.
I didn't.
Gotta save time for those 5-minute TikToks that I send at 8 a.m.
Who gave them 5 minute? Who gave the
Who
right?
gave them the,
Do you how
There's
does that
up
happen
to
now?
10. There's up
to
to
10.
10.
Just do that
minutes.
automatically?
No,
Or
I think
do you
some
need
accounts
you need
get
like
it.
1,000 subscribe because you need 1,000 to go live.
I am so the Ampliverse is like well into TikTok
Culture.
We can go live anytime we want. But RJ Food Rocks is like 100 and something left. Like I'm at
so
like
close.
800 something.
Oh.
So I'll do some live mukbang. I can't wait. And then I'm gonna tag Miranda.
Yeah,
So
thanks
that
for
way
that.
she
I love mukbang. You tap on if you tap on the package then before you even eat it, that is just like where I thrive. Where I belong, truly.
Because I'm into deep, like, actually, you know what my FYP right now is? British girls eating Chinese takeaway. And it is...
Because Chinese takeaway in
Chinese
Britain is
takeaway
different than
is
in
different.
America. The dishes are different.
They have salt and pepper
dishes.
chips with curry sauce, which are salt and vinegar French fries with the curry dipping sauce. How is that Chinese?
But I am into it,
I
okay?
know. I was like, imagine having fries with your Chinese takeout. Oh,
Wow.
Could
Wow,
you
that's the
imagine?
dream.
right?
Who needs white rice when you could just do French fries?
Just
you know?
have some potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Amazing.
so yeah, that's my FYP right now. It's just Chinese food. So
Oh.
Adam, how about you? Let's do a little quick round of FYP.
An FYP round.
Great.
What is my FYP round? I feel like I'm back in real estate home inspection TikTok.
You did send me a TikTok yesterday of just like a full house tour of this like mid-century home.
If you're in the Indianapolis area,
Indy.
there is a $700,000 mid-cent home. It looks straight out of The Incredibles. It's The Incredibles house is up for sale.
Wow.
It's the contemporary Incredibles room.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically, but
700
nice.
How many bed bath?
It was a 3-bed, I want to say 2.5 bath. And it was all one level. Obviously, you're never gonna have
an upstairs,
and a mid-cent.
And no basement. Either.
The windows were so tall. Oh, so pretty. And they had the very classic like see-through fireplace where it like you can see you can use it on both sides of the room. Oh my god.
God.
And they had like
Open
what was nice is
concept.
the people were still living there, so their furniture was in it, and they did have like mid-cent furniture. So it like I would have been so mad if it was like Restoration Hardware ass.
Right.
Like
3 Arts Club ass.
yeah. No, they had the
Big
correct
fountain in the middle.
situation going on. It was nice.
What about you, girlies? What's in your fweeps? Fweeps.
Well, someone was on everybody's fweep this weekend. Everybody's fweep had one event that happened.
Oh, major.
I was gonna say, I think I'm just
One
on
major
Maleficent burning
I'm on
down
Murphy
TikTok.
talk. Murphy talk.
Murphy RIP talk. Man.
And
Wait, what does Murphy mean?
That's
Murphy
the name
was
of
just the name of the dragon.
The dragon.
That's what the cast had
So
named
Casey
it.
also was not reading the group chats this weekend.
Which is, you know, what's funny is that we knew someone in Florida whose name was Murphy who was one of the drivers for the actual dragon in FOF.
But
Oh, the
no.
steamboat,
But the
or not
Maleficent,
steamboat.
it's only the phantasmic Maleficent dragon
Correct.
is named
Yes.
Murphy.
Okay.
Like none of them.
They have another name for the other one. That's the cherry picker version. They have another name for that one. I
So-
saw someone
The
comment.
cherry picker girl.
Here's the thing about Maleficent burning down to the ground. First
The
of all,
Viking funeral from Maleficent.
what isn't that the point? Didn't Mickey do what he was tasked to do?
Isn't that what he was meant to do?
No, because he puts out the fire. He doesn't. Mickey didn't start the fire.
But no, I just found it so fascinating that she goes up in flames and then they're like, we are stopping all fire techs of Maleficence across the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but she was already set ablaze at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, and that
you
did
didn't
not.
stop it anywhere else.
Right. They just didn't have a dragon for a while.
Right. So it was quite fascinating.
They rolled out that damn gazebo they will never get rid of, and they had
Oh, the
Aurora wave at
gazebo.
people.
Yeah.
Honestly, you want to talk about a real fire hazard? It's that princess float, that old ass princess float.
The
Those are
mirror
acrylic.
float.
You know
That's
acrylic.
like where dreams come true.
Well,
It has,
yes.
like, where
You
memories are made.
Celebrate a
That-
dream come true.
That float is made with asbestos, girl. There is lead on that paint. Like that is
Yeah,
truly
poison.
poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was
The column of fire was just. It was a little cathartic.
I woke up at 5:30 a.m. I don't know why
You
actually,
did.
but I
I
woke
remember,
up at
I
5:30
remember
a.m.
seeing it and I was like, this is so early whenever
And
you sent it.
because I had to use the restroom, so I was on TikTok using the restroom.
You know.
You
know.
get your phone
Girl.
out to go to the restroom
Casey,
in the middle of the night?
when you're at a certain age, sometimes duty calls in the middle of the night. Casey.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
She's-
I don't unplug the phone. I just go do
Oh.
my
Well,
business.
it's already full. Oh,
I
No,
mean,
I-
if
She's
it was
fully
like
charged, ready to go.
if it was like 3:30, I wouldn't. But it was like early enough that like the light was starting.
So, like,
light
I'm
was
already
beginning,
awake.
so I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's fine. So anyway, I
that
was.
float was in Chicago's World Fair.
It's true. It's true. In fact, no, I was very proud of myself that I was the first one in our group chat to be able to send the information. Because it's
Yeah,
I mean,
think I was like getting
I'll
to the
remember
airport.
where I was for the rest of my life when Murphy went up in flames.
I just
Morphe.
it's crazy. Truly just engulfed.
Also, the crowd reaction of like, it's the thing of like crowds are so used to things going as planned.
Yes.
Yeah.
That there were so many videos of people not realizing that it was not going as planned for like
Yeah.
a while. Whereas like I would be watching and be like, oh fuck. Like immediately I would be like, this is bad news bears. But then there are some people and then
I liked when Mickey exits. He just goes
Oh,
down like
yes.
Taylor Swift in the Eras tour.
Yes.
She's just
Imagine if that was your first time seeing Phantasmic. Just imagine.
I mean, does it get better?
No.
It would be like it's like I've always wanted to see Wicked when Elphaba has a no-fly show, so the fly doesn't work. So then
Everyone
she just
yeah.
stands on stage, and then everyone else
kneels,
goes
is on the
down
floor.
on their like backs and just
Oh my
stares
God.
up at her.
I would kill to see that, honestly.
Yeah, iconic.
Iconic. Wow.
So do we? I mean, I know RJ shared some posts of people who are very upset about. The
There was-
situation.
first
So
of all-
is there any words of passing that we want to say?
First of all, people. I sent a screenshot to the group chat of someone on LinkedIn
LinkedIn.com.
writing an RIP post to this machine on LinkedIn.
Oh. I
And
saw
that-
people who
that-
brought like stuff to the parks and did like a little
Left
memorial with stuffed
not
animals
the
and
memorial.
flowers that they had put up in New Orleans
My
Square.
God,
Yeah.
no one died at Stonewall, girls. no one died
No
at
one died.
Stonewall.
No one died.
No one died.
No one died at Phantasmic.
People brought like Maleficent plush
Yeah.
to be like,
Yes.
in honor of our dearly beloved
Murphy.
thing that will probably be rebuilt. We don't know for sure, right? They could end up just going back to the cheap version.
No, that's what it's going back on tonight with the
Right. I mean, in long term, they might
Cherry
rebuild
Picker.
it. They might not rebuild it. Who knows? But it's wild. It's
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, it's fascinating. I mean, we saw Phantasmic on the East Coast that very night.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And how was it?
And how was
Great.
crisp? Are the
new
water,
scenes, right?
The scenes still crisp on the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New scenes with her
Yeah,
and him. and the
I
other
forgot
ones.
earlier that I had already seen it in December when we went. But gosh, anytime you play Show Yourself, specifically the end where she sings I Am Found, I cannot stop crying. Like immediately I choke on tears.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Elsa says show yourself and Miranda shows her ass is what happens.
That's basically, that's what she's asking, no? She's a queen.
And to add to the magic,
It looks like you're speaking.
Jace got a Magic Band Plus. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Jace had to buy a Magic Band Plus
My Magic Band
Why?
Plus?
What do you mean
for
had
Casey.
Because they don't
Case.
sell. Well, they don't sell magic. They don't sell regular Magic Bands
They do.
in most
I
locations.
found them.
But they
I
were
found-
expensive. They were also like $40.
No, they were not. They were cheaper.
Oh.
But anyway,
What?
Casey needed a
Sorry, wait. I am so guys. What the fuck are we talking about? A
Anyways,
Magic Band
that-
Plus is an Apple Watch. What are we talking about?
they're expensive, but Jace bought one. But she goes lit at
She-
nighttime.
Oh, it's the ones that light up. It's the ones that light up. It's the ones that light
She
up.
was like, anytime like something was like real big, she would like vibrate and do colors. And
Oh.
like when the different villains were on screen, it would be like green and purple, or it'd be like
During Phantasmic? Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Like so for like Ursula, it'd be like purple.
Oh my god.
And then like Snow White was there, and so it was blue and yellow.
Sure.
Little Mermaid did something, and it was like a purple and green.
That's my
or
favorite
like maybe a
character, Little
pink.
Mermaid.
Yeah.
Do you?
The Hans Christian Andersen, the classic.
the classic Little Mermaid. Oh, that's actually what we need to talk about. What is that fucking
Oh my
photo
God, these
of Ariel and her sisters?
Do you want me to like
Want to
this
be on
film?
top?
I'm
Stop.
hoping.
I need them
I
to
am
stop
hoping-
releasing anything ahead of time.
I need them. I better be so surprised when I am in that theater in 1 month and being like, wow. They really did an amazing
They
job.
really
because
did the
right now
thing.
they are not setting me up for anything right now.
The teaser.
I think I
was
can share my
perfect.
screen for the viewers. So hold
They
on,
are
let me-
setting me up for the soundtrack. I am ready to listen to this film.
Audible.
Audible, an auditory
Absolutely.
experience. Absolutely.
So what are we doing with this CGI?
One of those mermaids had the longest torso in history.
I just don't understand it.
Let's see if this will
Let's
appear
see.
for the girlies.
What
on Twitch.
in the world? This is so good, side by side.
Look at that girlie at the bottom.
Yes, this coral mermaid.
This blue mermaid, that is
Elsa?
McKee. That's McKee, winner of America's Next Top Model, like the short season. That's her.
Don't say that like any of us knew who the
This
hell
is-
you
Yeah,
were
girl.
talking about. We all remember. We were there.
We were there. We watched the iconic short season of America's Next Top Model.
Oh, you mean like the girls were short?
Yes, it was the short season.
I thought you meant they were.
No, it was not that the season was shorter in production. It was they were all like 5
Under 5'7" or something.
Yeah.
This.
the-
Can we
This
go
is my
back? No,
email.
I really have to talk about this image because
We have to discuss.
I feel the lighting is out of control. There are so many points of light in this photo, and none of them make sense.
Listen,
Yeah.
Who released this? This is the only image I've seen of this, so I don't know if this is pulled from another thing.
is this real? Is this not real?
I don't know.
I did not fact check this.
I
I took
think
this at face value.
I think I saw it somewhere else.
This looks
But
like
I haven't seen like a high res quality image. Like I've seen this like
yeah,
copied
because like
girl.
what is this bubble thing at the bottom here?
Coral Mermaid is giving Zosha Mamet. Is that not her? That might be her.
This is
She does
giving.
look like Zosha.
You know, I learned that Canva does AI text to photo recently.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
And
oh,
it's
Canva does
giving-
everything now, baby.
Yeah, this is giving Canva AI
Very much so. Correct.
100%.
A cast of diverse The Little Mermaid the daughters of Triton. That could also look like
looks like-
figure skating
That looks
outfits.
like Naisha Lopez.
But not even
All-stars, honey.
not even these mermaids. Look at this background. What are we looking at
Yeah.
here?
Just like
Like they're
this
not
can't.
under-
I. You know what? This can't be real. This isn't real.
This isn't
There's
real.
no real. There's no way. There's no way. This looks so cheap. This looks like those DVDs that were like the off-brand versions of the Disney movies.
Oh yeah, that they would be
Yes.
called like it'd be called like Frozen Princess
Yeah.
and
The
And
Little
it's-
Mermaid.
Yeah. And they would also call it the Little Mermaid.
And they would call it the Little Mermaid.
They don't have the rights
Because
to that name.
she's up for grabs.
She's up for grabs. Frosted
Wow.
Princess.
Yeah, I'm glad that we decided this is
Wait,
not real.
Miranda, didn't
No,
you
this
have those
isn't real.
generic names?
Yes, we did. So it was, let's go through.
Let's
we
please
had-
let's.
And we'll
chronologically.
and
Chronologically.
The audience has to guess because you'll never guess.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm trying. I don't remember what Snow White was actually.
She wasn't Snow White. Snow White's
I think
in,
she was Snow White. So I think it, okay.
Yeah.
So it was Snow White, Cinderella. I think Sleeping Beauty.
Probably, but yeah, not like Princess Aurora, but just like Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. And then we go.
But what child wants Sleeping Beauty for their party? You know what I'm saying?
Sure. And then it
Besides
was
me.
The Little Mermaid. Actually, let's look up. I'm just gonna look at it right now.
is there like book reading princess?
This website looks
Book
the same.
reading princess.
Snow White, Cinderella, Alice. Interesting. Pixie. Sleeping Beauty. Little Mermaid. Not the Little Mermaid. Beauty.
Oh
Frog
yeah.
Princess. Rapunzel.
Frog princess.
Brave Princess.
Oh.
Snow Queen.
Well, hey, that's what everyone at Magic Kingdom already calls Merida.
It's true.
Oh, it's Brave.
It's brave.
Look, it's
princess.
brave.
It's Miranda. Brave.
It's Ratatouille. Ice Princess. Princess Ella. Polynesian Princess.
Who is Ella?
Who's Ella?
Elena?
Ella Cinderella. Like live action Ella.
Oh.
Action.
Polynesian Princess.
Uh-huh.
Dragon Princess.
Raya.
Oh, Raya.
Fairy Godmother.
Wow.
Oh,
no.
I guess. Oh, and I think I'm trying
no
to think of what
Sophia.
Jasmine was.
Wow.
No Sophia.
Oh, she used to be called Amulet Princess.
No Arabian princess.
I think, but I don't know if they said Arabian Princess. I forget.
Middle Eastern princess.
Because yeah, there's a few on here. I don't think she just currently doesn't have them in her cast. Yeah, I was too young to be fairy godmother
Famously,
when I was.
Famously at Disney, people would say you get aged out of Tinkerbell and you go right into
Tinkerbell's
Right.
a fairy godmother?
yeah.
That's a leap.
That's a leap.
that's
That's
quite-
right.
Yeah, that's not right. Can anybody confirm?
Can anyone confirm?
I
or
don't even
deny?
think they're the same height.
Any past tinks in the chat?
I feel
Thinks-
like there's only
So
one.
allegedly, the oldest fairy godmother was a Cinderella back in the 70s.
Wow.
She's been in
Cute.
entertainment the whole
Because
time.
there's that like iconic, or there's that like, there was some like thing that went on Facebook that was like, she came back to Disney and like showed pictures to the fairy godmother of meeting her as a child or something.
Full circle.
I have nothing to say.
Great.
I had
Amazing.
something and then it left my
Well,
brain.
I mean,
It just
we're
went poof.
we're deep in the deep. Casey.
Oh.
How was
Oh, right.
the first experience, the first magical experience?
For
well,
Mis- for
with you
Mr.
at
Man.
least. For Mr. Man.
He had fun. It was very cute. The first night when we got back, he got his little notes app out and he wrote down every single thing that we did, including like going to baseline or like literally like for every like food we ate and every like attraction or thing we did. He didn't say like walked into a shop, but he like did all the other things. And then at the end of the weekend, he ranked all of the attractions we went on. And we went on a whopping, this isn't, I don't know if we went on a whopping 20 attractions.
Wow.
I think that's pretty
Over
great.
the 3 days. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And dead last was Miss Journey into Imagination.
Sure, absolutely.
100%.
He said that skunk smell offended me, and I'm never coming back to this establishment. They need to shut down this so-called laboratory.
Laboratory.
He was like, so what movie is this from? I'm like, it's not a movie.
Babe.
It's like
a movie.
It's just like
it's
its
right
own,
here,
like,
baby.
thing.
It's from
Epcot.
here, from our brains.
Like, oh, so he's not like playing someone from a movie. No, this is like
this
their
is
own
in-house IP.
This is
in-house.
his world, baby. This is his house.
This is his house. This is Figment's house, and we're just living. We're just visiting it.
We're visiting.
We're going on the open house tour, honey.
Girls, I'm so sorry. We have confirmed that image is from
fake.
Target.
Not
Located
Target.
That is on
in
the Target app.
app.
Fun with Sisters. Download fun coloring sheets of Ariel and her sisters.
Oh no.
Wow.
Or
We'd like to thank our investigative journalist.
Oh, is that what
Friedak.
Austin Office sent us? Okay.
Nor. This looks so bad.
That is so.
It makes me feel better that it. I mean, listen. Does it make me feel great? No. Does it make me feel better because it's like toy merch energy?
Yes, it's like promotion.
Fine.
Yes, yeah. But still,
I still don't understand how this got approved by literally anyone, but fine.
Yeah.
Why do all her sisters look like? I mean, I know Ariel's the youngest sister,
everyone
but like her
is a
sisters,
woman.
are like queens,
Yeah.
especially the blonde one. Blonde bottom
the frosted
ice
mermaid.
princess.
Ice princess mermaid.
Ice Princess Mermaid.
Yeah, ice princess mermaid.
Yeah.
What's
Okay,
going
sorry
on?
for interrupting, Casey.
I hold
That's
firm that nobody's hair looks wet. Nobody looks like they have wet hair in this image. This is
Yeah.
all dry hair.
Dry hair.
You know how famously mermaids are dry. It's kind of their whole thing.
Maybe that's like the magic of the mermaids. You know, like when you put cocoa
No.
powder underwater.
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Like when you put cocoa powder,
Cocoa powder underwater?
Yeah, I actually
What?
don't know what you're saying.
If
What
you
do you
take like a spoonful of cocoa powder and you dip it in water and take it out, the cocoa powder is still dry.
Oh, it's fully
I'm not kidding. That's real.
Okay.
You do you have cocoa powder?
We do not have cocoa powder.
Ivermectin will cure COVID. This is what this is giving me.
That makes sense. It's like a repellent powder of some kind. We don't have cocoa powder. Where are you going?
I'm gonna look.
Okay. Well,
We don't have cocoa powder. We do not, girl. We have Swiss Miss packets. That is not cocoa powder.
that might work.
That's hot cocoa.
Oh.
That's Coke.
That's mixed. That's got sugar and stuff in it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Cocoa powder is like. I recently on my FYP saw a video of. Do you remember semi-homemade cooking with Sandra Lee? Sandra Lee on Food Network. She made a cake shaped like a baked potato, and so she covered this cake with raw cocoa powder to give it that brown
God.
russet color. Like literally dumped spoonfuls of cocoa powder.
Unsweetened cocoa powder.
Unsweetened
You know,
cocoa
all the thing you want
Yum.
on your. Can I say the worst part about that? And then we can go back to your trip. The worst part about that fucking cake that Sandra Lee makes is that she is so committed to this bit of it being a baked potato that she tells you to take out your butter dish, remove the butter from the butter dish, put your tub of frosting into the butter dish, and put saran wrap put the first frosting in, put it in the put it in the fridge for it to cool and harden. Take it back out. Take the butter out because you've now molded it into a butter, allegedly, and then just slice off a little pad of the frosting to make it look like the butter. And I was like, there is no, I want to be very clear right now. There is no frosting on this cake except for the pad of butter.
Oh.
It's
So she froze it just to cut off the butter.
She is such an icon, though.
I mean,
here it is.
I'd love to get drunk with her. I will say that.
Look,
And so
would be
it's
very
ice
fun.
cream. It's not a cake.
yes, ice cream.
Oh,
She
yes,
froze
it's ice
ice
cream,
cream
you're right.
as a ball. That is wrong.
This is like, what event is she? What themed event is she bringing this baked potato?
Oh, this is. Oh, yeah. You have to watch this because then obviously it's not on the sides. So what are you gonna do? You just scoop it up and place
Cover
it,
that.
and then take out. I'm not. I can't even.
Wow, I feel like we do talk about baked potatoes and potatoes. This
we
is
are
a
a
potato podcast.
Potato.
We gave
Potato
this
land,
woman
the
Look at
podcast.
those little straws.
There's the
Wow.
frosting. Oh, I forgot the sour
Sour
cream.
cream.
Sour cream, which is whipped cream.
Casey, you can't forget the sour cream. And there you
Can't
go.
Oh my
forget
god,
the
and there
sour
she is slicing her butter.
Oh, that's some
my
melted
God.
butter, Mama. You better put that back in the freezer.
Oh wow, look
Oh,
at
wow,
that.
look at
Where are the
that.
chives? Should we get
Let's-
chives?
Let's not spread this frosting out. Let's just.
Would you
clump
enjoy
it.
eating this? No,
No, because
right?
it's bitter.
Yeah, it would be. better.
Yeah.
It's fully bitter from the.
I would
Oh, yes.
absolutely try it.
Oh, I forgot about
she made
this part.
chives.
She made little
Chocolate.
I don't
what
know
is
what
it?
they
I don't
are.
remember.
Are
what
they
were.
green?
Oh, here we go.
They're
Ingredients:
green.
chopped pistachios.
Chopped pistachios for the
Oh,
chives.
fascinating. Oh, there's Ari.
There's Ari.
Oh.
Okay.
That
Wow, this Zoom webinar feature just makes
Wow.
sharing a breeze.
just a breeze.
Love that for us.
But yes, any other highlights from your?
What was his number
Trip?
one ride?
Oh yeah, that's true.
People
His
moved
number
it.
one ride was
Carousel of
Guardians.
Progress.
Guardians.
Cosmic
Guardians.
Rewind.
He did not get sick.
Right.
he did not get sick. We went on it twice. We went on it.
Miranda,
got
yes.
sick.
And Katie, Katie's requesting a hydration. There you go. Thank you. Yes, Miranda.
I did not feel well.
Did you
Did you do
sit-
all
did you
the tricks? All the tricks.
No,
You followed
no,
all
I
the
didn't.
tricks?
No, I didn't, because I didn't want to be petty and be like, we would like the first row, please, which is what I usually do.
Oh,
So we
I
were
see, I see.
all the way back at row 7.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where
And
I
like
was.
this was me
Yeah.
writing the entire time.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Having
Just-
a great time.
Is it easier or harder when you are looking at things?
It is hard. It makes it worse. Way worse if you are
Like,
Yeah.
not
but
straight
is it
ahead.
worse if you close your eyes? Do you have to look at something?
Oh, I don't know. I kept my eyes
I think you
open.
have to. I think you have to have your eyes open, but you have to stare directly
Yes.
ahead of you.
Yes. It's like when
You
you're in a car in the
cannot-
back seat and you're like, you have to look at the road.
So your whole body is like we are one unit
Yes.
rather than like
Yes.
your body is
the,
moving.
the moon. Do you see
Yeah.
the moon?
Yes.
That's all I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Okay.
That's the tips and tricks portion of our podcast today.
Yes.
Um,
Peppermint oil, chewing gum, first row,
The band,
relief band. I did not have that with me.
Dramamine.
No, do not have Dramamine because
you didn't
you're
have
most
any
likely
of. Did
having
you
alcohol.
peppermint up afterwards? Did you have a little?
Yeah,
like-
I had some. I put some peppermint oil under my nose afterwards.
Yeah, she's doing a little.
but I was
Lot of
pretty
coke.
out of it for a good like 20 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Unwell.
I did have to like sit down like in front of Mission Space and was like, just let
Yeah,
me
then
just
we
settle
went.
my
Yeah, we
tongue.
went straight onto Orange Mission at
Yeah,
Mission Space.
as you
gotta.
do.
You gotta.
Before, if my insides are already mush, might as well.
Might
Might as well.
Well, that's amazing.
Did you have good food
Let's-
while you were there?
You
Famously,
know,
there's no good food at
Because I
Disneyland,
only
so-
asked because I have heard at this point Mr. Woody's Roundup has been open for a while.
Oh,
And I have heard mixed reviews.
Oh,
Okay, let's
okay,
get into
Miranda, come on, let's get into it.
Okay,
girls.
so yeah, we went to Roundup Rodeo Barbecue.
Our
Out of a
Yeah.
10, I would rank it a 6.5.
Family style or just a la carte?
It is family style.
Family style.
Okay.
And I will say, so I got obviously the plant-based options, and you get 4 sides to choose from,
Whoa.
which is iconic. And
yeah.
you get 4 sides, and then you get 3 appetizers that are like a salad, a watermelon, and what was the other one?
A watermelon.
It was
Another
three,
watermelon.
It was three
And another-
different. It was 3 different salads, and then the biscuits.
Oh yeah, and so you get all of that, and then you get the main portion, which is meats or fake meats, and 4 sides. So
Meats
it's
or
a
feats.
lot of food.
It's a lot
And
of
it's
food.
a really big like variety of food, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
I will say because I was having the plant-based option, they were like, "Oh, is it just you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, we're going to give you like an individual serving." And they brought out a skillet like this big, and she sat it down, and I was like, I am not going to be, I'm going to be way hungry after I finish this.
I hope you
Like,
said it just like
I
that
was-
to this server.
Yeah. To her face, I was like, you think that's all I'm going to eat?
You think I'm skinny?
Are you telling me I'm skinny? I took like 6 bites, and Jace looked. I didn't even say anything, and Jace looked over. He goes, "You're full. aren't
You're
you?"
full.
I was like, "Yeah,
That
I
was-
am."
What was the non-meats?
So there was some cauliflower. There was a plant-based sausage option, and then a plant-based like rib. I really enjoyed it all. I thought it was very good, and especially I really liked all of the barbecue sauces that they had.
They didn't do the
but again,
what's the
sauce
one that's like
scroll.
shredded? It's like
like the jackfruit.
yeah, they didn't
pulled
do
pork.
like a jackfruit moment.
No, they did not
Okay,
do that,
okay.
which I appreciated because these ones at least like had protein in them, whereas like jackfruit is
Jackfruit
just
is-
Right.
jackfruit.
Yeah, cauliflower is
But
a lot
no,
of
I really,
protein.
I liked it. Yeah, I love cauliflower is like the highest protein in my diet. I always make sure I have a bunch, like at least a head of meal. You know what I mean?
Either way you slice it or dice, you always come out ahead.
Yes,
Continue.
But no, Casey, what did you think of the meats?
I liked the ribs.
Mhm.
And the brisket was pretty good. I wasn't a fan of the sausage. It came out looking a little foul. It's like in a like
It's coiled.
It
It's
looked like a
it's-
cinnamon roll.
yes, it's like it's like
Oh.
that, and then on a skewer. And so it just seems a little, I don't know what it was about it. And I think it was like chicken sausage or something, because it was not a porker. Like it didn't have, that like,
Wasn't a big old hog.
yeah, I think it was like a chicken sausage. So I wasn't like a big fan of it. And I didn't
How-
even try the chicken.
How did they compare to have you ever had the big old meat plate at
Polite pig.
Because that's
No.
iconic. That
I believe.
that
I
meat
think
tray is
Jace would say
iconic.
that obviously Polite Pig is way
It's
better
still
than
better.
Roundup.
Yeah.
Burger. I
But
think
it-
it's a great table service option for Hollywood.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. For a
I
whole,
will
if you have a
say-
whole family, you just need to feed
Yes.
them. Get in
Yeah.
there, girl.
It is 2 hours. It does take around 2 hours. We probably get out there about an hour and 45.
Yeah, no, but I will say when I'm planning an itinerary, if you are sitting down at a table service meal, I always allot for 2 hours. Always.
Oh, like
always.
service
I have
time,
never-
everything is 2 hours.
Yes, like I have never in any
like-
itinerary I built, I have never been less than 2 hours. Like, no, especially a table service, like all you can eat situation. I don't know, like.
Hey,
that's
1
just, I think, how
second
table
to get
service
dessert.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
not a
there are
fan
courses,
of the-
but it's all pre-made. You're not ordering anything.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
it's
the
not like
food
they're
came
making
out
food individually.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the food, like it all came out very consistently. We weren't waiting in between
Waiting for food.
situations at all.
You were just chewing
Yeah.
slowly.
I think it was
could.
just the amount of food you get, maybe.
Yeah.
And we did like so I checked it, or I checked in and said we're here or whatever,
We're
and then
queer.
like 3 minutes later, it was like your table's ready,
Mm.
and so we were in like Batu, so we hollered.
Yeah, so
Haul
we
ass.
were not there. When
Yes,
we
we
said
were
we
not
are here,
there.
check us in, we were not
Because where is
there.
it? Is it on? Where is it?
At
It's
the
right by
entrance of Toy
the
Story
Big
Land.
Woody.
But the Big Woody.
The big one.
Like, right at the
it's
entrance.
the old. It's the old
Mm-hmm.
WDI building.
Yeah.
It's the old Royo.
Yep.
That's what it was called, the Royo Disney building. The old Royo.
Now
So
it's a
once we
old
got
rodeo.
there, I was like, oh, we got our text. It says that our table's ready. I'm like, okay, we'll go stand over there and they'll call you. Cut to 20 minutes later, they have not called us.
Oh,
Because
So
I
I go-
guarantee they already had called us and we were not there.
and you were not there.
Yeah.
So I called, so I went up there
Any of
again and I said, hey, can you check again? Because we've been waiting a while and they have brought everyone else inside. And they were like, okay, they're just cleaning off a couple tables. And so then we got called once I
We know that trick.
Karen'd out on them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't bad barbecue by any means, but it was a lot.
I left very satisfied.
How was the show element? The animatronics, the show sets, Andy's coming.
There were no animatronics.
Yeah, there's no
It's
animatronics.
just big show sets. It's just big.
Big props.
So cute though.
Did they
Big
do
props.
a Andy's coming
2 times.
Twice.
once an hour?
Yeah.
It was like right when we got in almost, and then like when she was bringing our food, our dessert maybe.
Yeah. I think toward the end.
I haven't seen how it's set up. I've only seen videos of it in process. So do they like warn? Do they tell everybody they have to freeze?
Well, they tell you when they're walking you in, they mention that like listen for Sarge, because if Andy's coming, we all gotta freeze. Like they tell you when you're like getting seated, like the host.
The pre-show
host
experience
is
of walking to
telling
the
ya.
table. Sure.
Yeah. So they give you that expectation up front. But once it happens, it's like you hear like, some music or like something, and Sarge starts saying
Giant footsteps, the
Mhm.
dog,
The room shakes.
the room shakes.
uh-huh.
Imagine.
Jason's magic band was going crazy.
Yeah,
Going
yeah.
crazy. Going crazy.
It's funny that this was also like the same time that Trails End officially like closed.
I know.
From one meet to another.
so sad.
Casey, remember when we would just go to Trails End? Didn't we go? I think we went like once or twice, like just us, didn't we?
Remember when we would go? We went like once.
Really? Maybe it was my
The
family
only
and I.
time we had Trails In was whenever we got it.
Oh,
during-
that's
Go.
right. When we were at
We were
Harv's
staying at
cabin.
the-
When we were at the cabin,
Harv's
which are getting
all right.
renovated.
See, that's
R.I.P. the
Wow.
R.I.P.
cabins.
That's my
R.I.P.
link it
cabin.
in.
Listen, I'm kind of I like them, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
No,
Because they're not doing that like Pocahontas.
no,
They're
that
not doing
resort-
that girl anymore. So I
Right.
wonder if like that, they're just gonna like plus up and make it like.
I more am
Yeah.
interested because I think it makes sense. Those cabins being so kind of not nice, and by that I don't mean they were shitty, but
They were
like
cabins.
they were they were like
They
proper
were full
cabins
Yeah.
at that price point made sense because that resort, let's call it a resort, that
Sure.
resort specifically is very irritating to get to and fro.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And also you are surrounded by other
Flora and fauna.
fauna, but also like other people who are not in cabins, so they're in kind of all states of
Oh,
RV
yes.
attire
Ah.
and whatever that means.
You-
Could just be
you
a
know.
pit. Could just be a tent on the ground.
Could just be a
tent.
tent. You just get
Yeah.
a site.
Just be-
So I think
But-
it's interesting that they're trying to like elevate that, but I don't know if people who would want to pay an elevated price would want.
Right.
You know,
Like,
that's
are you-
that's
are
I think
you
the only thing that I
glamping?
don't know if they've thought about. But
yeah,
Sure.
It's
Whatever.
glamping.
Yeah, because like those people don't want to sleep in a bed 2 feet away from their children in the bunk beds. So like, what are they going to do there? Are they going to like put a second room? Or are they going to like, like,
yeah, how big are they gonna be?
Yeah.
yeah.
All great questions.
And
I guess we'll see.
And we'll be the first to review it here on this pod. This is our promise to you all.
Yes.
Our first,
A
We're
return.
gonna get a DVC
our grand
contract.
and miraculous return to
the cabins.
To the cabins.
And you know what? We're sneaking in Friedrich this time.
Oh, hydrate.
You don't need to sneak him in. We could just bring him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you have to pay.
No, remember last time they got all flustered and left?
Like, we don't want to pay.
Yeah. We're not bringing Friedrich back to Florida. Let me be very clear about one thing. I'm never driving back down to Florida.
Yeah. 6 hours is enough to see Shives.
To see Harv.
To go to Shives.
Yeah.
Speaking of Harv, that man is still down there.
Is he stuck?
So
He's just pushing the papers.
We
He's
were
supposed to fly back
to
Sunday.
fly back on Sunday night, and we were at Magic Kingdom. And while we were at Magic Kingdom, our flight was supposed to leave at 7:30. And famously, we don't have a direct flight. It's always connecting. And we got a text at around 3:45, literally like walking on our way to walk out of Magic Kingdom. And it was like, your flight has been delayed to 8:15. And so immediately I was like, Jace, are we going to make our connection? He goes, I don't know. It's like, that'll be really,
the first leg was delayed. Oh, girl.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know. It's going to be really tight. And then we get another text that it had been delayed to 9. And he goes, we are not going to make that connection. And then it just kept getting delayed. And so we're like, okay. I was like, well, I'm not sleeping in Atlanta tonight. Like, I will stay here. And he goes, well, I guess I just have to stay, because he was supposed to fly back down this Tuesday morning. So which was already silly, but we were on a companion pass. So he bought the flight and then I fly for free. So like he had to fly in order for like my ticket to work essentially. So it was just like a whole mess of a situation. But we got our flights for free.
Wow.
There you go. That's
so I'm like, I don't really care.
it.
I mean, I took the first flight out on Monday morning and I was exhausted, but worth it for essentially then a free trip. But now I felt bad because Jace then just stayed and he was like, I don't have work clothes. Like he had to go to the outlets and buy like shoes
to the
and
character
clothes.
outlet and
That's
A
right.
Mickey polo.
a 2022
Yes.
shirt.
Yeah. I was like, you can just wear your Disney trash can shirt to work, Jace.
That's so cute. I love that shirt.
I do like that shirt.
It's so cute.
He got a compliment on it, and then the girl said, yeah, that's something my dad would wear.
Yeah, she like said to his sister, like, oh, that's something Dad would wear. And Jace was like, thanks for that.
Great. I'm gonna jump in the lake.
Yeah.
The
Speaking of getting into water, how do we feel about it's just bathing in the fountains of the France Pavilion?
Oh, girl.
This is a
Girl,
DT episode, honey.
This is DT episode.
It was
Sorry.
hot. It was hot.
You know what I said? Weren't they all wearing the same shirts as that teen that was jumping up on the trees? So were they all?
So that's what we thought. So listeners, we also encountered a young man climbing a tree.
It was Teen City on that Friday night.
Tints and Triss.
Tis and Tress and Epcot. There was somebody had like thrown up a baseball cap. We didn't know this until afterward because we were just so shook. But this boy climbed up one of the trees right in front of the seas. The trees and seas with the tins. And was climbing to like shake the branch, just shake the hat off of the branch. And we are all just standing there like, oh, there it is. Oh,
I hate teens. As a former teen, I hated myself.
Teen boys and teen girls. Just teens in general are the worst people.
And I think this trip was the most like field trip groups I've ever seen. Not even like cheer, whatever. They were field trips.
Like I saw senior trips. I saw other kinds of trips.
Yeah.
But we
I saw
discussed on the
chaperones
pod.
eating at Connections Eatery.
we discussed on the pod that it was supposed to be low crowds. It was going to be no teens because spring break was over.
They were low crowds. Genie Plus was the cheapest it has been. So it went from, it was
80
20 to
80 a person?
18
Yeah,
back to 15, which we all know is the lowest that it gets. And like, honestly, wait times were pretty moderate.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know what it was really.
It was all at Epcot, it felt like.
Yeah.
I guess,
Isn't
I mean,
it
but
always?
Saturday
Isn't it
at
always?
Studios
Isn't
was
it always?
a little.
But don't worry, if it is a little too hot at Epcot, don't worry. You can just take a nice little relaxing bath.
Like, this is just so incredibly wild to me.
Yeah.
Like, look at, not even like this girl just standing in the fountain,
But
these
the
these men just laying.
men just laying.
Yeah.
And now they have to wear their wet clothes all day in a humid Orlando day.
And they went on some ride and sat in it and
Also,
got it all wet.
Yeah.
I love
Did you
this.
see that story?
Wait,
Did you see the
Oh.
ride vehicle story?
Oh, like
Yeah,
we
we
are not
did.
talking
We're not
about
going to
We're
talk
not
about
talking
it, but
about it.
What, RJ, I will tell you off pod.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, someone said that they got disqualified, like the cheer group or whatever got disqualified because of this.
But that's what
Whatever
confused me. I
it
didn't think it was a cheer group because they all looked like they were people. They're obviously not in school because they're all drinking alcohol. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, those were like,
I just showed
Yeah.
RJ.
Yeah.
Oh God.
but we need to talk about Miss Tronika.
Oh, yeah.
Tron. Tronne.
Tron.
Okay. How's
So-
Miss Tron?
This was the most unhinged thing that we did on this trip because here's
Ride
what
a ride?
happened. Yes, that. Here's the most unhinged thing we've done, which has brought us back to 2018, 2019 energy of our group, okay?
Oh God.
So our first big day, we did Hollywood Studios in the morning. We did Animal Kingdom in the afternoon. And then our plan was to go to Poly for fireworks. Silly of us because we did not think that because of Halfway to Halloween, our favorite thing, they were releasing a special Haunted Mansion Tiki Cup, which released that day. So it was like all these people there, and we're like, we're just trying to sit out on the terrace and watch fireworks.
Is it a new Haunted Mansion? It's not the 3.
Right, it was new. Yeah.
It's new. Okay.
Yeah.
It was
but anyway,
new.
there was a bunch of people there.
It was $80. I didn't buy it.
Yeah, $80. She was going to until she found out it was $80.
Yeah.
And we are there, and one of us in the group, I'm not going to name names, one of us goes, well, we should go to Magic Kingdom after this.
Harv.
No, I said I'm not going to name names. And so after Trader Sam's, we go to Magic Kingdom. It is 10 o'clock at night. Magic Kingdom closes at 11.
Miranda, when was the last time you saw 11 p.m.?
I literally posted a story about that. I was like, I am leaving Magic Kingdom and Magic Kingdom is closed. I don't like.
That is wild. That is me getting dragged into.
It was
Peter Pan's flight at Disneyland?
like fully asleep, but like standing
We
up.
walked over there, and I said to Casey, I cannot believe we are here right now. Especially after a full day in the parks. Like, we had already done it. But you know what? We did it because we wanted to ride Tron at night.
Yeah, that's
And
the big
that
thing.
Is what you have to do. You have got to ride Tron at
And we're not
night.
telling anyone, okay? So this just stays
Just
between us,
Just
girlfriends.
Just between us.
You do not bother riding it during the day.
Are they
Try
being
to-
strict about
Yes.
return times?
Yes,
I
they
would
are.
assume so for this reason.
So, but they have like the individual lightning lane has not been selling out right away. It at least takes a little bit. So if you don't do it right at 7 a.m.
You do it 7:04.
But when you're buying an individual lightning lane, it does let you choose your time if there are multiple times available.
Oh, that is true. So I would get it
Tips and tricks.
after fireworks.
Get it for, yeah.
Scroll.
Do it after fireworks. Scroll.
Yeah.
Because
Swipe right on those early times. Or swipe left.
Swipe left on early times.
Swipe left on the early times. But that's when you need to do it.
Yeah.
It looks so cool at night.
Mm-hmm.
But we wrote it.
And
Good,
and Miranda,
and you
I
enjoyed yourself.
that was me tossing it off to Casey.
Casey, you liked it?
and I'd like to pass the baton over to my colleague Casey, who will be taking over for this part of the
Program.
presentation.
so you know how sometimes you like meet someone and you're having a really great time and you really build up to like this moment with this person and then it ends in like 60 seconds. That's what Tron is.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
That's what Tron is.
She's a short queen.
And then Casey's like, well, I guess I'll just
Well, I guess I'll just
head out. Let me call an Uber now. I guess I can stop by Wawa and get dinner.
Oh, you're still in the McDonald's drive-thru? Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
So it's just so short. It's like laughably short.
Mm-hmm.
It's Shiny Barnstormer.
She's shiny Barnstormer. She's there. But I will say, I didn't do the bike. Me and Joe did the little seat because we got up there and I said, you need to try this seat because your legs are so long. And so I try it and I get it and that's that. And then I get
Congrats for getting it in, Casey.
and then
she said I straddled right on that.
Oh my god!
I just
as a
slid
pro.
right in. Pulled up, yeah. And then he goes in and he gets his knees in it, but his feet are so like his legs and his feet are so big that they are it like does not work. Like his legs are just too long for it. Like he's like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, you're supposed to pull on this, and it's just like hitting his foot. Like it can't like get past his foot.
Because you said they did not change the vehicle, right? Like
No,
they
they
designed
did
this
not.
vehicle for
Asian
for
bodies.
and he's 6'4".
Yeah.
So like
Climb like a tree, absolutely.
so yeah. So
Trains and Triss and the sis.
Trains and
Tis
Triss.
and Triss and sis.
So when we got up to the front, I said we would like to ride in the seats. And she was like, do you want to try the bike? And I was like, no. Because they were letting you, if they were doing a thing where like, so if you, once you got to the front where they tell you which row to go into, I said, oh, we run and ride in the seats. And then she's like, okay, you can stand over there. And then someone comes by and they say, okay, so you're both doing seats. Does someone want to try the bike? So they let you have the option of like, they'll bring you over, and when the thing comes, you can try the bike.
Try it first.
And someone try before you buy. And someone in front of us tried the bike, and then it didn't work. And the lady he was with, she goes, "You come back here and sit next to me." I thought that was really funny. But yeah, so we did the seats, and it was a nice little ride.
Oh yeah.
But
I did
Miranda
not do the
did not.
seats. I got under the bike and like afterward, I was like, oh my God, it's like hard to breathe. Like the plate goes like on your chest and it's just it's such an awkward, because you're leaned like all the way forward.
Yeah, it's almost like an exercise, you know, like because you really are like, you have to hold on, you pull the things and hold on.
It's like speed cycling, not necessarily like stationary bike. It's like the one that you are.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and like Jace woke up the next morning. He's like, geez, like the top of my abs are sore. And later he was like, oh, I think it's literally from laying down on Tron. But I mean, especially the launches are a lot of fun.
Hi, Winnie.
Hi, sweet girl. The launches are a lot of fun. But yeah, so we ended up going back on. Wait, no, we did it Saturday. Wait, no,
you did it.
We did it Thursday
Friday
night, and then Friday morning, we went and did it during the day.
Was he okay? Oh, how was his experience walking into Pandora?
The world of Avatar.
As an Avatar stan.
As an Avantonian.
You know, he did enjoy it. When I made him rub the little thing at the front to make the thing poof. We did.
Yeah,
She
poof.
poofs.
She poofs. And then I had him. We went on Navi River journey first to really, find our way into Pandora.
Yes.
He did say that there was some story missing there, which I agree. But like a pro, he knew exactly when to get the camera out to take a photo of Miss Navi,
Shaman of Song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Shaman of Song. So, and then he really liked Flight of Passage.
Fop, not a flop.
Flop. Sadly, we were
Flops,
lightning
not
lane, so we did not get to see RJ in the pre-show.
My little screen,
or
yes,
in the
my
queue.
little-
Did
Me
you buy? You
turning
bought
into
a.
one.
I'm assuming you bought a translator.
Yeah, you bought the translator. You don't need to. He's fluent, so you probably.
Yeah, he's fluent. It was all sold out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
popular.
So
Pre-order
popular.
only.
He did enjoy Miss Pandora. When we got off of Flight of Passage, he said, "Well, that was better than Star Wars."
Did you?
But here's the thing about Animal Kingdom,
He did both. He did both Star Wars, and he was saying that about both Millennium and Rise.
which is fascinating, which makes me think he would like Universal.
Yes, because the thing is if you like Fop over Rise, you are a person who values thrill more than you value story. And I mean, I literally
He's
do
not
not mean that
reading.
in a negative way. I just
no.
think that some people are
taste.
going to an amusement park and some people are going to a theme park.
And you know what else he loved? And he was so mad that it was like almost one of the last things we did. He loves Star Tours.
Bro, you lost me.
He
Casey didn't
loves
even
Star
ask
Tours.
like if we wanted to go because she knew absolutely not.
Yeah.
You're like, we'll
He
wait
was
for
like-
you at Baseline, girl.
That's
Have
where we
fun.
were.
We literally met up
I
at
literally was
Baseline
like, I will
afterwards.
sit-
And he was like, "You're telling me that there's multiple iterations of this, and we
Oh,
only went on it once?"
yes.
And I was like, "Yes, because
Yes,
I would
it's like-
die going on
There's
it more
like
than
20
once."
something, girl.
There's so many.
It just like beats you up on it. Like
Yeah.
it literally
Yes.
knocks you around.
Yeah.
Now that is one I close my eyes. So
I focus on C3
yeah.
the entire time. I'm like, I need to see, what you're doing if you need any help.
But he was giving me feedback as a Star Wars for an
yes.
itinerary. And he said he would start the day going to Baseline, and then after Baseline, he would then do Star Tours.
Oh, yeah, that makes so much sense. After a
Yeah.
gut full of pretzels,
Yes.
beer,
And
cheese.
alcohol, 100%.
Yeah.
And then I forget, but he went back, and I go, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I do not put Star Tours on my clients' itineraries unless they tell me they are a Star Wars. Like
Yeah.
Star Wars.
that is, and even so, I'm like, do not ride this if you don't. If you, I don't know. Like,
He's a Star Wars.
do not read this.
Did he like
volunteer for Jedi Training Academy?
Did he like no?
Girl.
Did he like the blue milk?
Oh, yeah. Is Jedi Training not there anymore? Is that what you're
It's been like 4 years.
Yeah, ever since they opened Bet2, they haven't done it. I think before that.
You were there when they
I
closed
know,
it.
I was there. I knew people. Yeah. That's so funny.
Did he try the blue milk?
He did. He tried the blue milk with rum, and he said it was okay. Like he
Sure.
put it on his. I think he put it on his itinerary, his Star Wars itinerary.
He did say to get the milks.
Do the milks.
I'm trying to think of. Did you do any of the plus experiences of Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah, I totally forgot that you could have taken that Magic Man Plus and played the Bounty Hunter game.
Oh no!
That's not what I meant.
no.
I was asking about the lightsaber.
Did he buy the
droid.
lightsaber?
No.
Did he buy a droid?
No, we looked at them, and they even had like some lightsabers were like 30% off. And they were really promoting that. We
Damn.
looked at them, but like he's just like not really a lightsaber person, and he liked one, but like you could also buy it at Shop Disney, and it was cheaper at Shop Disney, and he'd get free shipping. And then he goes, "Oh, it has really bad reviews, so never mind."
So
No.
listener of the show, my best friend from high school, Maddie, is a Star Wars. In high school, he didn't tell anyone that he was a Star Wars, but he had seen all the movies, was playing the video games, was watching
Watched all the animated
all the
shows.
animated stuff. He never told anyone because no one else was into it. because we were all musical theater gays.
Oh,
So now-
Maddie.
No, in
Now-
high school you were on musical theater straights, famously.
That's
Oh, yes.
yeah. It's like we're just friends. And now he's like, he's becoming more open with himself when it comes to Star Wars. Embraced it. But I did tell him, like, when you go see Galaxy's Edge for the first time, I need to be there. I
would like
watch
to
your
be there.
face.
I
need
love
to see
watching
the
people's faces when
they are a true Star Wars and they see it. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you can't. It's you
That's-
can't.
It's like
When
the
I-
first time I saw the tingle toilet.
What?
Is it really?
It's the same. I'm such a tingle fan. No, I don't know if I have an equivalent, honestly.
Tangled. Oh, that's just
The
like
tangled
you and the
toilet.
tangled toilet.
I mean, when
Yeah.
I played tour guide Barbie last summer, one of the senior high school girls was a huge Star Wars, and like when we turned the corner and she saw the Millennium Falcon, she started crying, and then I started crying.
Oh, exactly.
I'm
That's
so
what I
happy
want.
for you.
I need
Yes.
to see that. Yeah.
I think the closest I ever got was when we went to Paris and I saw Paris's castle for the first time, and I was like,
oh God! I thought you meant Paris.
yeah, and I saw the literal Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And then you got that on that little rickety elevator.
No, I hated that. No.
Yeah. So when Maddie goes, he needs the Star
full
Wars
experience.
the Star Wars
Experience.
itinerary.
Yeah.
He
Star
needs that
Wars.
itinerary.
He needs that
I will
special
get
Star Wars.
working now that I have I've never received notes from a Star Wars, so now I
It's
have
good
them.
to know, get,
I will not start at
audience
baseline,
feedback. Yeah, yes, I would not. Make that the celebratory. For
Yeah.
sure. You could have at least, you should have done, you should have gotten that gift card. That
Did
like
he-
gold
Did
gift
you guys
card.
eat any
I
tip
have
yip?
that. I
You
showed
do?
it to him. Yeah, I have it. I even brought it with me so we could use it, and then I
Oh,
never really
you
loaded
did.
it
I
with
didn't even
any.
see it.
Did he buy a ornament Coke?
He did. He bought
got-
his.
Listen, you gotta.
You gotta.
They
and
get
he
me
even
every
called
time.
He called it the right thing. He's like, well, I have to go get one of those. Oh God, what are they called? They're something.
I didn't even know
whatever
they were
it's
called
called.
anything.
I didn't either.
No, yeah, I mean, like whatever it's supposed to be, like rocket launcher. I don't know what it was called, but he was like, I have to go get one, and so he did get one, and he drank his little Coke.
He paid with his credits.
He paid with his credits.
Paid
Yeah.
with his credits.
Oh,
He bought me this little guy.
wow.
Wow,
one of those-
that's cute.
It's a
new.
maquette. Yeah.
Is that
We
from
did-
the little market area?
The
The Toy Darian one.
market or whatever.
We did see the baby.
Thermal
El Bebe.
detonator.
The baby.
You saw the bebe.
The baby.
We saw the bebe and the dade, and let me tell you, they should not have him at Walt Disney World.
Cool.
Was it
Because
just too much? Like
It's like Jinx at the
in the
theater
Chicago-
door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
People are.
Mm.
Yeah.
he was literally backed into a corner
Oh,
and
God.
could not move. Like it was truly
Just do the little balconies like Ahsoka. Like do
Right.
the little.
Yeah,
do
That's
that.
what
put
they-
him
that's
up
what
there.
they
Like
should do.
we get
like
better
the-
photos that way.
Yeah, or like the little Avengers campus when they're just like up there.
yes,
you know?
yes.
that's what they need to do.
Yeah,
because
make
it's
a
awful.
baby Yoda that's Spider-Man flying through the air and
you
launch
just
him,
cannonball it.
launch him around back to.
They can put him in his little dome thing.
Yes,
Yes,
and then
uh,
just make him float around.
we give these ideas for free,
For
and they're
free.
not
Oh,
using them.
can you
my
imagine?
God.
Yeah,
My
so
God.
but I'm glad we did see them because they're silly.
Yeah, I couldn't get a photo with him because I was too short. So I had to get Joe to take a photo for me.
Wow.
And it has people in it, but
yeah,
all I
and they're just
got.
like following them, taking pictures.
They're
trying
not
to touch it.
following. They
It's
can't move.
he can't move.
It's like there's a wall behind them. It's right before you get into the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To the left,
Mhm.
there's like that area
This
of
weird little
nothing
cave.
From
yeah.
from coming from the main entrance or from the
coming from
others-
the main entrance.
okay.
Like you round the corner after Rise, there's like and then you're
little-
about to like
the
go up to
steps,
the
yeah.
market.
Yeah,
But then
and like
to
it's
the
where
left-
like staff come from
Okay.
backstage, like Like you'll see like someone with a broom walking from back there.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, he is sometimes able to walk around, but it's like sometimes I think when it's busy,
just
like
park
if
and
he just
bark.
pops out of that side.
Are people like over there waiting for him too?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
God.
Well,
So
cool.
so yeah, so people are just like trying to like push their way to the front to get their photo with him, and it's bad. But Be Free did get a great photo with him. So.
Yeah, he did. I was very jealous. It's a great photo.
But and we saw him on his last show time on a Saturday. So I bet if we had looked for him on Thursday, it may have not been.
I asked a cast member. She did not tell me.
And she said, "Who's Mando?"
She said, "Do you have the My Disney Experience app?" I will not get over that.
Good for her.
Good for her.
No, not good for her.
Good for her.
It really pissed me off. I like almost said something to the family. Because this family, listeners, that we were about to get on to Toy Story Mania, and the family goes, "Do you know if Rock and Roller Coaster is just not open today?" And the cast member responded, "Do you have the My Disney Experience app?" And they were like, "Oh, yeah." And she goes, "Yep, you're gonna have to check there." And listeners, Rock and Roller Coaster has been down for a solid month, more than a month, for a very major refurb, and everybody should know that it's down. Not
if you're
not
working
guests.
at
if you are a cast member, that should be
Yes.
Like, it
should
does
be in
say-
your track talk.
Yeah.
It's in your track
It's in-
talk.
they literally start the day with like, okay, these are closed, blah, blah, blah.
It should be on your pocket guide. Don't they do pocket
Telecast.
guides?
Telecast.
Telecast.
Yeah. Do cast members
Iconic.
pick those up anymore? Probably not.
Ugh,
They probably
I
don't
remember
print them anymore, honestly.
When
Yeah.
I came back from a Disney Institute course, I copied the telecast and made
Telecast.
a pocket guide.
I
for
loved my
ushers.
telecast.
They
It
don't
was
do
so
that anymore.
cute.
I would read it every week.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. I was so inspired. I was like, that's the cutest thing
Back
I've
in,
ever heard of.
girl, you know me in the little tram when we are parked waiting for people to come in. I open my little telecast and go, no, if I want a hot dog specifically at Hollywood Studios,
These are the four locations
these are
I
the
can
four
go.
locations that I
Amazing.
can. Yeah.
Are you looking for kosher food? I'm happy to tell you
Let me
where
open
it
up
is.
my little telecast.
At Magic Kingdom, it's at Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe. That's where you can get kosher meals.
Wow.
Fun
You're
fact.
welcome.
They had that at Universal as well, and it was a little foldable thing.
Little foldable
Yeah.
thing.
Told
it's
you
brilliant.
where you get turkey
Brilliant.
legs, where you could get lemonade.
Limonade.
Lemonade.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, well, is there anything else that you of note that you would like to share to class about your trip?
New fireworks. How are they? New show.
It was same as it ever
Which new show?
was.
I thought that. Oh, hey, it's back. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Is Epcot Forever back?
Yeah.
How's she? She's fine. You didn't watch
She's
her.
spectacular. I watched her twice. She's spectacular in her 12 minutes of
Spectacular
glory.
form.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutes.
Great. Well,
I think
Great.
that's all. I'm trying
I
to think
think
of
that's
the
all the deet.
Yeah, I
Did
think
she
that
looks so
was-
regal right
Did you?
now.
I know,
Cup.
so
My
perched.
God.
Did Joe like a? Did he have a Ronto wrap?
He did enjoy. We had to get it from Miss Docking Bay 7.
I'm gonna be honest, Casey. We can barely hear you.
You're so incredibly muffled.
We had to get it from Docking Bay 7 because it was after 3 p.m. And it comes with these flavorless chips.
How dare they?
So
Oh, I will say we were there on Animal Kingdom's 25th anniversary, but we were not at Animal Kingdom on Animal Kingdom's 25th
I was gonna say you
anniversary.
didn't get to see Divine in Bloom.
So Divine was in bloom all Earth Week, but no,
Okay.
I did not see her.
You didn't see when they got to take out the
time
capsule.
Time capsule. No, first of all, and I'm just like livid because they did literally nothing for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. And they had this like whole adorable celebration that doesn't take a lot of effort literally at all. I mean, digging up the time capsule is kind of like a thing, but like having all of the characters out, just doing a cute little pre-park open ceremony, that's not hard to do.
They couldn't because they were putting all hands on the Halloween thing. I don't even remember what it was.
Halfway to
called.
Halloween.
Halfway to Halloween.
We're so busy, Miranda, with halfway to Halloween.
I did hear a cast member when we were at Magic Kingdom. They're like, "Welcome to Magic Kingdom. Are you guys excited today?" And they're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Are you excited that we're halfway to Halloween?" And I was like, "What?"
Ew, no.
And I was like, "This family knows not
No.
of what you speak."
They have no idea what you
Because
mean by that.
honestly, I didn't see anything. Did you, Casey?
No.
Like there was literally if we did not know anything on social media, like
Yeah.
there was nothing to promote halfway to Halloween.
I saw the video of like Carlotta and the like two women.
that was at a media event.
Yeah. Like actually at the parks, I wouldn't I didn't see any
Not a clue.
signage or.
Did you ever watch? You ever saw Mary Poppins when I did it?
Yes.
I don't remember. You
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Miss
She
We all
Carlotta.
saw it.
Brimstone and Treacle. That was Miss Carlotta.
No, I remember when you told me that. And I was like, I love her icon.
I love her icon.
Speaking of media events, I just want to say one thing. They made these incredible Mickey Minnie Tron outfits for Tron's media
Yes.
event, and we will never see them again.
That's what I don't
They-
understand.
And I
Never
don't-
see me
why
again.
not? Why not?
So
For the
here's-
whole summer, they should be meeting in Tron to promote
Yes, to
Tron.
promote the Tron.
yeah, my beef with media events is like you're promoting these media events and then for what? Because you're promoting them to these guests who are then unable to
Will never be able to
experience.
experience.
So like the whole
those.
point of having influencers and content creators
Yeah.
is you want to create buzz around something, but it's like,
Yeah.
what are they to be excited about? Oh, Cup.
Jesus,
Cup.
Casey. Cup is
She's like, I hate media
I hate
events."
media events.
Oh my God.
She hits at you?
Abuse.
Or she's.
She's biting her and clawing at her.
This is why you will never see me with a cat. You
No.
will
Oh my
never
God.
See
Would
me.
never.
Down.
Are we watching this Animal Kingdom
Yes.
like attraction? Wow.
Wow, I remember the original Kilimanjaro safaris with the poachers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel silly where it's like for the Animal Kingdom 25th anniversary, they like invited media there to like go cover Moana's first meet and greet, to cover whatever. Like that makes sense. But then to do these like special things, I'm like, why would
Yeah,
you
because like,
offer
why
them?
would you offer? Why would but these influencers are going to promote things that people will
For what?
never be able to experience?
It's like, oh, be jealous of me.
You got to be, a prince, a Saudi Arabian prince that want to buy out the whole park. You have to be
Yeah.
like a Google. You want, like you.
I am still, to this day, still angry about when I found out that they have an Alice in Wonderland doorknob meet and greet that they just only pull out for those specific times when people pay
here-
millions of dollars.
Wait, one more Disney thing. I know. This is literally.
I know we're
the
over
D
time.
podcast. Did you see Disneyland Throwback Night?
No, isn't that what? Isn't
You
that the
didn't see
thing?
who was meeting during
Well,
Disneyland
I'm not
Throwback
supporting. Yes, I did. I'm not supporting that because they're doing a Pride Night. It's disgusting.
Isn't the Disney Throwback Night the thing that Casey went to because she didn't want to go to our wedding? She didn't
She
want
did.
to support our
She did 90s night because she didn't want to go to your wedding.
Casey was throwing it back that night. That's what it was.
Oh my God.
No, she threw out her back.
Wow, level 4, girl. Yes.
Wow.
Sign-ups are now. for
Sign-ups are
improv.
now,
Yes,
girlie.
it was very famously John and Sarah from Carousel of
cannot
Progress were meeting.
believe.
And then apparently they like a manager.
Which outfits?
was,
Which outfits?
the first scene.
Yeah.
The like green and orange, and then she was in the like apron dress.
Classic.
Not the 80s scene, which is I think would have been truly incredible.
Yeah.
Get grandma out there.
Get grandma out
Get
there.
grandma
with
Get
out
the-
that
with the visor.
exercise. Get the exercise machine.
They should have rolled her out in just that.
Yeah.
You can use your lightning lanes on this tonight.
Yeah. Imagine a float, like a Carousel of Progress float, and you just see like that, just her Imagine.
No. Sorry. In my world, imagine the whole parade is Carousel Progress and each character has
character
a
is a
float.
Oh my God.
Uncle Orville is
Every
in his
Uncle Orville on a
bathtub.
It's a
tub.
huge
Absolutely.
bathtub.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The float is the
And the
bathtub.
bubbles.
Bubbles.
Imagine the bubbles
Bubbles.
coming out of
Come
it.
on.
Oh, come on.
We give these ideas for free.
Wow.
Mother and father.
But then I guess a manager was like, "You got to speed this shit up because you were talking way too much to each of these
They're
people."
like, yeah, you've got too much here.
Because they're fully like giving like, well, back in my
Yes.
day, I was doing this or that. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
And I would be that guest that would be asking them
would
those
be
questions.
Like, I'd be like,
I would not be asking them for a phone. I would be like, I'm going to live in the moment with you guys.
Listeners,
Yes.
if you have ever been with Adam and me during a meet and greet,
oh,
you
If
would
you've never been, you
hate
haven't
us.
lived. You haven't lived.
you know what?
would-
You could pay us to
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not above
Literally,
it.
I will like
They walk in scene together. We're like, we are players.
and you just
all
know
the world's a stage.
and you just know these friends are like, oh dear God,
Here we go.
save me. Ugh.
The three families behind us hate us.
Yep,
Hate-
with the
hate-
children.
Hate because they know we're
wasn't
getting
that
a
a thing?
better experience with the character than they will ever.
Wasn't
get.
there a viral thing this week of like somebody being like, it was another like people shouldn't go to Disney if they don't have kids or whatever
Oh,
because
for
you're taking spots away from.
I mean, I
kids,
agree.
so-
Yeah,
I think it's disgusting.
disgusting. Stay
Great.
home. Yeah. Anyway,
Great,
Great. All right. Well, let's go Orf then.
John and Sarah.
It's time to go Orf for your hosts of Did You Read the Podcast? Go Orf on something. Orf. Who wants to go Orf?
That was the annoyed lemon. Thank you, Jessica. That is correct. I knew I saw it somewhere, but I truly couldn't remember if it was a tweet or if
Oh, it was the lemon.
The
It's a
lemon
different,
set?
not the red,
No,
not the
not the
normal
re-
lemon.
Not
who
the
is
lemon with
incredible.
the dating stories.
Dating
Not
story
the-
lemon is coming up on
Icon.
Single Writer Pod as some of my favorite dating stories in media.
Oh my God, you should
What is
send
the
it.
annoyed
it
lemon?
is. It's. Did you know it is Casey?
I wish. It's the annoyed lemon is this girl who there's the the lemon filter on TikTok. How you become a lemon on the tree. So it's such a stupid filter. So she just tells these stories of being like, yes, her.
Are they submitted stories or is it this person's stories?
It's all hers.
Wow. What a life.
But I think this was a different
What a
person who
life
just
lived.
happened to be using the annoyed
Yeah,
lemon
yeah.
filter. Anyway,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
It's time
This
to
is
go
me.
Orf as an annoyed.
That's just me.
It's time to go off. Who's got something to off?
I had one written down, but I don't want it anymore.
Why does it say my name where you had it written down? That's so weird, Miranda. Why does it say Miranda dash Adam? Exclamation point.
I meant to delete that. Oh, sorry. You weren't meant to see that. I
You
have
finally
one.
watched the TikTok, so it's fine. It's fine.
So I deleted it.
Okay, I have one.
Okay, Miranda, it's time to go off.
Here is something about being an adult when it comes to holidays is that your parents or your in-laws will ask you like what you want for said holiday. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? Blah, 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 blah. So you give them a list and these people will buy the exact items of the things that you asked for. Okay. And then when you use said items in their presence, they're always like, oh my God, is that the shirt I got you? Oh my God, is that the purse I got you for Christmas, for Easter, for whatever? Miss Ma'am, I picked this out. Like, you did not pick this. You asked what I wanted. And I literally sent you my affiliate link for you to buy it for me. Like, there was no thought and creativity that goes into this. But, like, I have multiple people in my life who do that. So I'm like,
And I'll name them.
we could all name them right here. But it's just like, I don't know, the sense of pride. I was like, yes, you bought me the Mickey cover for my Apple Watch that I sent you. That was $7 on Amazon. Like, yes, you did in fact purchase that, but it is something that I found that I asked for. I don't know.
And I asked for it because I
Amazing.
wanted to wear it.
Right.
That's why I
we're
asked
here.
for it.
That's why I asked for
Why
it.
wouldn't I be wearing it? What do you think I asked for it just to like put it up in my house on a wall?
Do you also think I just like wear it in your presence because you bought it for me? Like
There are gifts that I will do that. I only do it when they're so that they can see that I use it.
But is it like that's something that they thought of to give to you?
Yes, it was
unprompted.
Yeah,
that's
true.
different.
That's different.
Like when I am literally using
Miranda
the
is just
specific
surrounded by
thing.
people in her life who do not have the gift giving gene. Let's say that.
It's a
true.
lot.
It's
It's really a
true.
lot
It's
of
true.
people, to be honest. But you know what? That's fine. I'm happy to not have to purchase.
hell?
I still haven't gotten a birthday gift from
Something-
my husband.
Yeah, you're
RJ.
right. Because I don't know what you want. Because the gift that I was gonna get him,
What are we just talking about?
his best
I'm gonna
friend
tell
got him for it. Not the other
Not
one.
me.
The one,
I
the
did not
British
get
one.
the
The one who
yeah.
married a Brit. So I was like, well, Adam, I'm not buying you a
Here's
gift.
the thing about gift giving, RJ. Do you know how easy it is to like look at just like an Amazon search history and just like purchasing something that like this person would have wanted on Amazon but didn't buy it? Just like
'Cause
surprising.
he doesn't do that.
I don't. It's true.
He doesn't do
You don't
that.
look on things on Amazon. You
He
don't look
doesn't.
and want
He's
to
not
buy
a
a Ninja
shopper.
Creamy because you were.
No, that would be me. Go
RJ,
to my
That would be
Amazon.
RJ, but
Oh,
no,
girl, it is.
girl, are you on Ninja Creamy TikTok? Because
Yes. Will it
this-
creamy? Will it creamy?
this, listen. This thing is 30% off on Amazon right now. It is like normally like $210. It's like $150 right now, and it stopped every fiber of my being up ordering it last night. I was like, I'm gonna use this 2 times.
I
Like,
literally,
Yes.
literally,
RJ,
but I
literally.
need it.
For our wedding,
Yeah.
put that he wanted
An ice
someone to buy an ice cream maker. And someone did.
And
My
I do
friend,
remember this.
Mikey
Yes.
Bessagnotti. Shout
Why
out to
did you
her.
name her full name.
Full name. Shout her out.
Shout her out.
And guess what? RJ used it one.
No, that
Time.
is not true. I used it more than once.
You
What's-
used it twice. You made a black pink. You made a black pink
I
ice
made
cream, and you
cookies
made
and cream
Oreos
before.
ice cream.
Yeah, there's 2. Anyway,
In the like,
Years.
2 years that we owned
Yeah.
it
Oh
twice.
my god.
Once a year.
But
It's
see,
our
if-
once a year ice cream treat.
if this Ninja Creamy, if it had like, I don't know, if it also had a blender attached to it, oh girl,
But listen, like they're
Is
saying
it not
those.
a blender?
No, it's like a.
no, it's an ice cream machine.
It's an ice.
No, I understand, but doesn't Ninja make? I
Yeah,
in my
Ninja
brain,
makes-
in
Yeah.
my brain, it was like an addition that you put on, like how
Like
on-
a KitchenAid.
Yes.
Like a
You just add-
KitchenAid.
Yeah.
It's
If
not
only.
like that.
It's not,
If only.
unfortunately. But
Nar.
they get me. They know I have those Fairlife chocolate protein shakes, and they know if you just put that alone in the Ninja Creamy, that it tastes exactly like a Wendy's Frosty.
Oh, see, my TikTok right now is that people will use those like chocolate protein shakes, like even
Yeah.
like what's the
Ooh,
like
what do they
white
do
and
with
red
it?
carton that you get at
Premier
Costco?
Protein.
Horizon white milk. Is that what we're talking about?
Premier, yeah. People will use that and then do like a gelatin and then just like cut it up and then add matcha powder and it's instant boba. It's like a protein boba, basically.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Casey,
make
are
it
you
though.
on? Are you,
Are you
on
on
creamy?
Creamy.
Need
Oh,
Ninja
she's on
Creamy.
creamy.
Jesus.
My God, Adam,
My-
you set that up for him.
I
Do not
did not
blame him.
purposefully.
I'm not on creamy talk.
Mm. Do you know what it is? You know what it is,
No.
right?
It's an ice cream.
It's an ice cream maker, but it makes them.
Creamy.
It's like soft
Creamy.
serve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like
Oh.
you just put a watermelon in this babe, and guess what?
You
got
have watermelon
sorbet.
sorbet.
You've
Yeah.
got sorbet.
You bet.
Literally
Sorbet.
nothing. Like it's
Nothing
incredible.
else.
Nothing
Yeah.
else. Oh,
You don't have to do the like rock salt that you have to do with like an ice cream
The real
maker. or
one.
no, it
anything.
makes it. It's so. These girlies have me convinced.
These girlies.
I
have
saw
me
one where
convinced.
someone put in a pistachio jello pudding packet with like some milk and it made pistachio ice cream. And I was like, fuck, that sounds
Listen,
so good.
let's also
sounds
like
so
talking
good.
also about the Jello packets. Like I have been on the hunt for the cheesecake one.
Ambrosia salad, the instant pistachio pudding mix that's in Delta's famous ambrosia salad recipe.
I was
That
talking
I
to Mary
really
Kate
wanna
about
make.
ambrosia, and she does the green ambrosia. And yeah, we don't do the green ambrosia. In my family,
Did
We
your
do
family
just-
ever make ambrosia?
No, that is a
I
southern
don't even
thing.
know what ambrosia is.
How?
Ambrosia
is
it's like fruit salad,
fruit
but
salad,
it's with
but-
marshmallow fluff
Yeah.
and sugar.
But that's what it's called?
No, it's not marshmallow fluff.
It's
Cool
marshmallows.
Whip.
It's Cool Whip.
It's
Oh.
Cool Whip
Whip.
and marshmallows.
It's a salad.
It's a salad.
It's a salad.
I kind of
You
want to
get,
make
like,
it now.
Ambrosia?
Ugh.
It's not good.
No, it's
so sweet.
great.
No.
It's so good.
No.
You just take
Ambrosia.
like the can of like fruit
Can of mandarin-
cocktail.
fruit cocktail.
But I love
Dump it in.
Cool Whip.
I love a proper fruit
Whip.
salad. Like
Oh yeah.
Like just fruit.
cut up a banana, you have some grapes, halve
Halve.
some grapes, strawberries,
I'm
tangerine.
not
What are those? Mandarin oranges.
So in the Philippines, we would our fruit salad would be like full of fruit cocktail, but then like combine condensed milk and evaporated milk, and then coconut.
yeah.
We put coconut in there too. Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't understand how Americans are the one who like invented like sweetened condensed milk, and we of all cultures in the world use it the least.
Yeah.
Where did we go wrong?
That's your go orf.
That's my go off. That was it. Period. The end.
Period.
Because
There
I
we
just
are.
had Vietnamese coffee the other day.
Oh my
RJ and
God,
I
I
went,
love
and it's so fucking
It's
good.
so good.
It's so goddamn good.
Ugh.
Hot or iced?
Yeah, we had it hot.
We had it
like-
hot.
I've never had it hot.
Great.
Some like it hot.
Some like
Some.
you could
That's what they
some
say
like
on
it.
Broadway.
say.
Some like it hot.
Broadway.
That's it.
Oh, Gavin Creel.
Oh!
Adam.
I have a go off.
Miranda, Gavin Creel was at Mondays last night. We did not go to Mondays, but
Yeah, because you need to be going to see Into the Woods.
because Into the Woods are here.
RJ, I said to RJ on Sunday, I said we should go to
should go to
Musical
Mondays,
Mondays,
and we did not.
because we haven't been in ages. Nope.
Wow.
We watched a K-drama instead. And I cried.
And how does that make you feel? Gavin Creel.
Makes me
He's like full like salt and pepper hair, like full gray
I'm
hair. I was like,
obsessed.
when did this happen? Okay, Adam, Sam, go off.
Wicked is being filmed currently. And the girlies are posting content from the outdoor exterior photos, or not photo shoots, the shoots
The shoots.
with the audio. And first of all, my go off is not that Ariana Grande sounds incredible. And I absolutely think she's going to pop off.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, I hold myself accountable for that. My real go off is that why there is no. How are we going to make this 2-hour show 4 hours? I think I've talked about this before. I think we've talked about this before on the podcast, but I don't.
Be free to redeem 2 go off. So now you have to do a 2-part.
Oh, fuck. I just.
Now he wants this long. Yeah, this is a long go
Why
off.
are we? Why? There are songs in Wicked the musical that should be cut from Wicked the
Name
musical.
them. Name the song.
And
You
I'll
drop
name them
it.
right now.
Name the song.
Dr. Dilliman's song. I don't even remember what it's
Sentimental
called.
Man.
Sentimental Man.
Oh, I
Anything
am a
that the wizard
sentimental
sings.
man.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear men sing in this musical about 2
Period.
women and their
I know.
friendship.
Period.
It's
Yes.
You're lucky that I let Fierro have a little dance number.
And no,
to be
not-
quite
what's the other
honest. Sentimental Man.
Yeah,
have a song?
that's
Casey is.
Who are you?
just-
What are you asking?
what's the other song?
Dr. Dillman's song, but I can't remember what it's called. Something bad.
Something bad happening
And then
in Oz.
The second act one is what's the second act one called? What's the second act one called? That she sings with the wizard.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yep.
This is the worst to go off in history. I hate to say
No,
it,
the
I'm sorry.
pressure of being redeemed.
Okay,
Points.
I understand that this is musical theater. Wicked is not musical theater. Wicked is pop culture.
Wicked is pop culture. I hate to say it. I hate to say
I'm
it.
sorry, like that can't be an excuse anymore.
Damn.
Like Wicked is
It's
pop
too
culture.
big. It's too big.
She is it. Anyway,
So I just like I have a lot of faith in John Chu as a director. I loved In the
Loved In
Heights.
Absolutely.
I think he's
Loved
very
Crazy Rich
talented.
Asians. Yeah,
Love
yeah.
Crazy Rich
yes.
Asians. I just. Huh? Oh, I just wish they were doing a better job about whatever this project is, because if we're just putting Act 1 into one movie. And I get like being like, we should end a movie with Defying Gravity. I mean, that idea, I understand. That idea does not carry that whole premise of being like, so now we'll split it into two. Like, that's a good idea in like a conversation, and then you go, but the feasibility is not. It just makes no sense.
Here's what makes me the most upset is that there's so much time in between releases of both of them.
Yeah.
Like you have to
Just
do
film
a
them
curse.
both now.
You have to do a Harry Potter and the Cursed Child situation where you get tickets to both and you sit for 5 hours and watch them both.
This movie
Like-
is not even. First of all, this movie, the part one,
It's
it's
not
not even
coming
coming out until Thanksgiving next year.
Next
Yeah.
year.
What are we? What? And if this film, and if this film looks anything like that Little Mermaid image that we saw
There's
earlier,
no way. There's no way.
baby, I will walk to Universal headquarters in whatever city, California. I don't remember the town name. Burbank. I don't remember. And I will burn it to the ground. I will January 6th, the Universal Studios for doing this to this movie because, baby, this has to be good. This has to be good. This has to be good. This is culture. This isn't pop culture. This is culture.
This is culture.
It's history.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. I think Cynthia's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fact that people thought that Ariana, they're like, oh, no, she's just singing with the Kristen track. And people are like, no, girl,
No,
that's her.
girl.
Did you see all those comments? They're like, that's her that's her dubbed over the Kristen track. I'm like, y'all are dumb.
Have you never heard this
stupid.
girl sing? Like,
She does this literally every 3 months. There's some viral video of like her doing a karaoke bit or whatever. And people are like, oh my God, Ariana can sing. We all know this.
We all knew.
No one should be shocked at this point that Ariana Grande can hit a high C.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
that.
Say that. Casey?
RJ?
Yes.
Do you have a go off?
RJ, do you have
I
a co-op?
did, and then I forgot what it was. Y'all were talking so long. What was it?
That's
What
called
was it?
Passion.
Passion. Another musical.
Another musical. I do not read to think.
My go off's about to be about this game I'm playing that I need more
Ooh.
tokens.
It's the way that Casey's been literally playing a game this
Playing
whole
a-
episode. Could not be bothered to enjoy the
No.
conversation today.
No, only at the only just now when y'all started talking about Wicked.
Wicked.
She's in her Elphaba era, honey.
Someone else go because I have to remember what it
I can
was
go,
because
I
I
can go.
had one
RJ,
and now I forgot it.
I can go.
this is your town hall. Nope. RJ,
Who?
This is your time to. This is your time to voice your complaints to your local governance, and by that I mean it's time to go off. And your time starts now.
Thank you. Why are eyes in a place in your
What
face?
is no,
me?
Casey? It's your turn.
Why
Why are the eyes of the
eyes?
face?
Why are my eyes? Why are
The
my
nipples of
eyes
the face?
the nipples of my face, and B, for some reason, all of a sudden, are just so puffy, and I'm so done with these spring allergies because
Oh,
I have had
God.
puffy eyes for like I think 2 weeks now, and it's awful. I don't understand why they fill up. We should stop that. That sounds wrong.
Fill up.
Fill up, girl. But you know what? I love scratching my eyes. And I know that's awful, but I can't help it. Because for some reason, my eyes are just not cooperating with the season change. So I got Miss Little eye drops to try and quell. Wah, wah, wah. But I just hate it. I just don't like. We recorded a video this weekend for Boys Love, and I literally looked like I was asleep, like because my eyes were so puffed over in front of my eyes. It's awful. I hate it. And then it snowed. So you know what? I'm done.
While
What
Miranda was traipsing around
While
Orlando,
Miranda was-
Florida, it was
Miranda was
snowing
sitting
the
in a little fountain in Epcot, you know,
That
Yeah,
drinking her
laying
little-
down in her fountain.
drinking her little Grand Marnier slushy. So we're done. I hate spring. I'm gonna say it now. I officially hate
It's
spring.
not the take you think it is.
Have you ever used like an ice roller?
No, I freeze spoons in my freezer and then I
That
will
works.
put them
Yeah.
on my back.
It's the same idea.
That also works.
But I
yeah.
would like to. I know people will do like an eye mask. Like
Yeah.
the one
Like
that-
get one of those
that
gel
goes in
ones.
Yes, the
yeah,
gel
I have one in
ones.
my freezer now.
So I gotta try one of those.
Yeah, I would try that.
But it's funny because like in like one of the like new Korean beauty trends is like having those prominent like bags under your eyes.
You make it you paint you do your highlight in such a way that it makes your eye look a little puffy from underneath, because not to show bag, but to be like, because it's a youthful thing.
Yeah.
Kids have
to
like
make-
Count me out.
younger
Count
people
me
have.
out, girl. I don't want to see. I don't want. No. This is Frontier. You can't bring in a bag.
No bags.
here,
no bags
baby.
on these flights.
No bags on these
No bags,
flights.
No
Babe.
bags on these.
So there you go. Those
Wow.
are my go IF.
I forgot to take my allergy pill today. And I think yesterday also. I couldn't remember if I'd taken it or not by the middle of the day, so I just didn't take it.
Mhm.
And yeah, girly, my little ears.
Oh,
Not the
no,
ears.
Not the ears. We're crying.
They're filling up with that water.
Have you actually gone to an ENT? We're still avoiding this,
Are
right?
you sure something is not wrong with you?
It's the allergies.
Mm.
I
Girl,
was diagnosed by someone that listens to the podcast.
Okay,
You know
were
what?
they-
That's how
Oh.
what's his face found a tumor in his neck. The viewers, the guy from the guy who's now married and having a baby with the Selling Sunset girl.
Oh,
Yeah. What's his name?
Tarek. I think it's Tarek.
I saw on
Anyway.
TikTok somebody said, speaking of
Selling
rubbing your
Sunset new
eyes,
season coming soon.
somebody said that it's actually bad for your eyes if you rub them because it presses them back into like. And you know what?
It can
Do you
affect
know
your
how-
like cornea.
Do you know? I'm going to say something really honest today.
Okay.
I don't believe in science. And by that I mean, there are so few pleasures we get in this world. And you're going to tell me I can't rub my eyes when I'm tired anymore? No.
That's right.
No,
You gotta-
I will go.
you're
I'll go
supposed to-
blind. I don't care.
Yeah, you're supposed to blot them.
No.
So, as someone who has fake eyelashes, wear contacts all the time, and Botox around my eyes, girlfriend does not rub her eyes. It is like, so I am like a dab, dab, dab.
No.
It is.
You won't. No one will take that joy from me. My mom, from an early age, knew I was tired because I was a little classic wee baby rubbing my eyes and being like, "I'm not sleepy."
Oh yeah.
That's me. It's
Yeah.
Look at Cup.
Cup
Cup wants to rub her eyes. Look how tired she is.
Casey, you should go off on Cup because she has taken over your seat today. On
I
this
cannot believe she
podcast.
attacked you earlier. Like
I know.
on pod, we have it recorded.
It was I think she got mad because she like almost fell off the table and so then she took it out on me like it was my fault.
Cup, we're
Jeez.
canceling you.
Yeah,
Canceled.
Cup.
If you don't have
Okay.
a go, oh, you do. If you don't
I've
have
got one.
Okay.
She's improv. She's
Improv
level
queen.
four.
Legend.
Okay, Casey, it's time to go off.
Okay, I know a lot of people have thought this, and I am just here to echo it into existence. We need to get Nick and Vanessa Lachey off of Love
Say this.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need the way that Vanessa Lachey cannot let these contestants, whatever, actually speak. They had so many things to say, and Vanessa would cut them off and belittle them and like say something or like just stop letting them talk and go to like the wife of the person that they were dating before or something, and be like, well, how does that make you feel? I don't care about the Vanessa. I want to hear her story. I don't care about Paul. I want to hear Micah's story. I want to hear from Miss Irina. I miss Irina. Who cares about Zach and Bliss? Bliss, you did something wrong by getting with this crazy-eyed Zach. Irina had it right. So you know what? Vanessa and Nick Lachey need to shut up and get out of there, because none of us have ever looked at their love story and been like, this is a great idea. No. I've listened to Jessica Simpson's book, and I don't think Nick is it. I don't think Nick is it.
It's Drew, baby. It's Drew all the way. It's Drew.
It's anyone but Nick and Vanessa. So get them out of there. Get literally anyone else as the host, you know. And do we need a host? Not really. Let's just get
Get
some,
Michelle Collins up there. Get
Michelle Collins.
Do the circle. Who's the circle?
Oh, Michelle, or it's
Buteau.
Michelle Buteau. Get the Michelles over there. Oh my God, the Michelles.
Get Michelle Wolf in there too.
Get all the Michelles.
Michelle Williams,
Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, both Michelle.
Both
Williams.
Michelle Williams.
Williams.
Anyone but these people.
Michelle's William.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, Nick, you've been divorced, so you know what? Maybe you didn't get it right the first time, but and maybe these people won't get it right either on Love Is Blind. But I don't give a damn about what you got to say about it.
Honestly, I think if you aren't comfortable doing comedy even a little bit, why are you I don't know. You just need to be a person that can handle that. And all I've heard is that Vanessa and Nick were just
she keeps pestering them who's gonna have a baby, and then bringing up old drama. And some of the girlies were good about being like, well, that was a year ago and we've talked about it several times, so we've said all that we need to say about it. Stop trying to bring this stuff up.
Were they you could tell that they were probably trying to be well, we're live on Netflix, we're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Yes. I do think because it was live, which they end up having technical difficulties. So it's why did you even try to make this live? There's no reason. Nothing is ever gained from going live, but unless you're listening to Did You Read the
Podcast
on Twitch?
What is Vanessa Lachey famous for?
She was a VJ on MTV.
Which is famously how they met.
It's just how they met. And then she got famous at Dancing with the Stars a few years later.
There is no way she got famous later.
I think just a couple.
Do you remember how awful she was on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
The pros were I do not want to work with her. I forget who she was partnered with, but she was such a freaking snot. And then she threw a fit because she got kicked off before Nick, because they were obviously, because God forbid him be on and not her.
Yeah.
Also, R.I.P. Len. Did you see that? He passed.
R.I.P. Len.
You didn't see that?
You didn't share it in the chat?
I have a Dancing with the Stars chat that I shared it with.
No.
Yeah, Len died.
Oh no.
I know.
And he was
at the ripe old age of 104.
78.
Wow.
From bone
he was quitting quitting, but he was retiring.
He had retired. His last season was it because he had bone cancer and he wanted to spend more time with his family. So I'm glad he had that, at least the closure too with the Dancing with the Stars cast and crew. But it's just so sad.
Did they post anything?
I think
Dancing
so.
with the Stars account?
Yeah. And Bob Iger did too.
Oh, Bobby I.
Shangela posted her crispy legs clips.
Yeah. Ugh, it's so sad.
That is sad. Oh, Katie, is it too late to discuss All Stars 8 cast announcement? Yeah, girl, it's an hour 46.
I know.
I mean, really quick. I mean, we'll talk about it when we get closer to the show. But
yeah.
I love it. I love a great cast. I love giving the first people eliminated another chance.
I'm also glad it's still Paramount.
Yes. Yeah, no more live.
Let's stop doing
doing VH1, girls. I know they're going to keep doing
MTV.
it, but
MTV.
Oh, MTV.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Naisha. I'm excited for Mrs. Kasha Davis.
It'll be great.
Okay.
It'll be great. Okay, well,
Bye.
this podcast went on for so long.
Soy
Thanks
long.
everyone for listening.
It's the opposite of Tron.
Yeah, it's the opposite of Tron. Yeah, it's too long. Make sure you tune into our Twitch. Also tune into the YouTube channel on the Ampliverse because we might maybe move over. We don't know yet. We don't know. The future is murky, but what is clear is that the girlies are here to
Also,
stay.
I vlogged the trip kind of a little bit, very little.
Ooh.
So I'll be putting those on YouTube as well.
On Miss Magical Miranda. Yeah.
Also,
A collab.
if you're listening to this on Thursday, my What Not show is at 7:30 p.m.
That's right.
Come by my Vinylmation.
Yes.
But I'll be doing shows like every-ish week whenever I can.
Okay. All right.
Are you
well,
going to be taking suggestions from the audience in your interim periods
What do you mean?
for like improv? If you're going to do little sets.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
there
do
you go.
some. I'll do some live improv.
Perfect.
You gotta keep
just
it fresh.
solo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, girlies. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to read the group chat.
TTYLXOX.
TTYL. Beep, 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 beep.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.